Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we're going to be flying one of the, well, arguably one of the most world famous TBMs on the planet. You can see the tail number there, November 851 Bravo. Flown by, that was my sad attempt at the corporate pilot Stevo1kinevo. I actually have I had the opportunity to meet with him and talk with him for a little bit at AirVenture of 2019. That is a loud turboprop departing in the background there. Got a photo of it. I look rough. Yeah, we're just not gonna put the picture in. That's no. I'm thinking about it now. No, but anyway, I got to meet him. He flies a TBM 850. Obviously, we're in the 930 right now, so it's the newer version. It's got that central stick. The 850, I believe, only has a 4-bladed prop. Maybe it's a 5-blade. I think there was a 5-blade option. But anyway, 4-bladed prop on Stevos. And it's got your traditional throttle quadrant instead of that cool center stick thing. But anyway, let's hop inside. Dude, look at that forklift drifting. Whoa. Did you see that? Quality modeling, Flight Sim. Oh, it's a real player. Hold on, let's see if he crashes. What is he even flying? It sounds like a turboprop. It doesn't look like one. You know what? I don't care anymore. There's another one coming in here. Anyway, let's hop into November 851 Bravo and get the aircraft up and running. Those of you who have watched the channel for a while know that I love the TBM. It is my favorite airplane in this sim. Arguably one of my favorite turboprops out there available right now that you can purchase new. So, nice little airplane, pretty quick. We'll get our nav lights on actually too, so people know that there's power. Okay. Check fuel quantity. I didn't adjust my fuel at all. There, put that in there. That should be fine. Alright, so let's get her started here. So this is the...
TOS system test.
Thank you.
Okay.
This is the new throttle quadrant. So you've got, basically idle cutoff is back here. Then as you're starting the engine, you'll move it, and you'll see this in just a second. You move it to low idle. Then once you're at 60%, you go up and over that gate into your actual flight control range, and then back into beta, should you need to. But we need to set this back to idle cutoff, otherwise we're going to get a hot start. So, let's set our boost pumps to auto, set our fuel selector to auto, and then we're going to turn on the starter. Set our autopilot trims while we're here. Alright, so we are launching our NG percentage. Waiting for about 20%. Once we're at that 20%, we'll move our throttle control from idle cutoff to low idle. Like so. And we're waiting for 60% on the NG. While we're waiting on that, we're watching our ITT, making sure that's not going to climb too crazy, which it's not right now. 61%, so this ITT will keep climbing until we go into high idle. And unfeather our prop, and you can see there she drops back down now. You can hear the props roaring out there. Let's get our generator on. Turn our bleeds on because I'm sure it's warm out. Yeah, 28 Celsius. Or 20 Celsius. 28 Celsius would be crazy hot. There's the separator on. Wait for that caution light. We're going to turn our pitot and stall heat on once we're out on the active. Ready to take off. Set AOE to auto. And per usual, I like my wind set to option 3, please. Alright, let's dial up our ATIS, which should be 119.65. cool. Oh, it helps if I monitor that frequency, but whatever. $675. Also helps if I'm not an idiot. Okay, transfer that. Clear our master caution.
Key West Airport information Echo 20000. Wind 23, 0 at 5. Visibility, tree. Sky condition, few clouds at 1,100 feet. Few clouds at 4,000 feet. Few clouds at 11,800 feet.
I don't see any clouds.
Temperature, 20. Dew point, 10. Altimeter, 29.902. Visual runway, 27 in use. Landing and departing runway, 27. DSR, aircraft, say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller, on initial contact, you have Echo.
Okay, so that's information echo, or as Steven would say, we have information echo.
Key West Airport information Echo 20000.
No longer talking to you, but okay.
Wind 23, 0 at 5.
So I want to go north. So let's
Key West
do
ground
that.
TBM851 Tango Bravo ready to taxi.
I'm
north
guessing we're
departure
not
with
going to
Echo.
need our...
TBM851 Tango Bravo taxi to and hold short of runway 27 via taxiway Alpha 6 Alpha Echo. Contact tower on 118.2 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 27 using taxiway Alpha 6 Alpha Echo TBM851 Tango
So
Bravo.
we'll go 11,000... We're going east. That's an odd 1,500. Let's go 13.5. Making this up on the fly, can you tell? Vertical speed of 1,500. That's where I found the TBM in Flight Sim is happiest. Go flight director, heading hold, vertical speed hold, yaw damper on. We'll leave our half bank off. In fact, I want yaw damper off now as well. Okay, park brake off. I think we should be good. How do I go to my transponders there? Zoom her in a little bit so we can see where the hell we're going. So we're taking off 27, so yeah, okay, got it. Taxi lights on. Letter set, starter set off. Starter actually auto kicks back, which is really nice on this airplane. Alright, let's taxi on out of here. Flap set. Maybe? Hello? Can we move? Okay, trims are set. Kill this guy real quick. Alright. Yes, I had an instrument plan set, but looks like we're experiencing more of that severe clear that we tend to get sometimes with the weather. So if I go clear skies, nope, not few clouds, clear skies versus live weather, literally nothing changes. Look at this. Look at this. Clear skies, nothing. Live weather, no change. But if I go like broken, and then I go live, nothing. Ridiculous. I mean, it was even saying few clouds at this altitude. Few clouds. I don't understand it. There's an extra taxi out behind us. Where he's going. The active's 27. I don't know. Maybe he's going to get fuel or something. Those of you who have not watched Stevo1kinevo's videos, I highly suggest you do so. It's, at minimum, a very good aviation experience. And if nothing else, he's got a pretty, relaxing, radio-y type voice. Obviously, he really knows his stuff, being a corporate pilot for the TBM850. There's tons of other aviation channels out there. Don't get me wrong. I'm not, exclusively loyal to Stevo. I watch 310 Pilot. Well, I guess Mentor Pilot doesn't really do active flight stuff, but Flight Chops. I can't remember his name, but there's a guy based out of my home state who does videos pretty regularly. Okay, good. Well, yeah, we're monitoring ground. Let's switch to Key West Tower. We should have the option to... yeah, there we go.
Key West Tower TBM 851 Tango Bravo at runway 27 ready for takeoff north departure. TBM 851 Tango Bravo cleared for takeoff runway 27 departure to the north approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 27 TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
I also noticed that the controllers don't ever shorten tail numbers. Like, ever. Which is very unrealistic. I mean, the proper etiquette for when you are talking with a controller is you'll approach them with, or you'll contact them with your full tail number, and then when they shorten it, then you can shorten it as well. But I know pilots who know controllers in the tower, they know what days, what hours they're working, and they'll just come on comms, and again, you're not supposed to do this, but they'll just come on comms and say, Skyline 03 Tango, blah, 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 blah. And they'll come back with 03 Tango. How's it going? Blankety blank, and because they know the person's name. And I'm like, anyway. So the fact that they don't even have it moderately modeled kind of bugs me. Alright. Pulling her back. This is a rocket ship. Straight rocket ship.
TBM 851 Tango Bravo, continue for north departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Considering for north departure, TBM 851
Key
Tango
West
Bravo.
Tower TBM 851 Tango Bravo, continue for north departure.
Leaving Key West, heading back. I didn't even tell you where we were going. So we're leaving Key West, Florida, and we're returning to Upalaka, which I believe is where Stevo's TBM is based out of. Signature Flight Services is the FBO. Look at this thing cruising. Unrealistically clear day. Although I'm sure they do get nice weather like this down in Florida. I've never been to Florida, and sorry to any Floridians watching, but I don't want to go to your state. I'm sorry. I've got nothing against it, but there is just...
TBM 851 Tango Bravo, you were leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Frequency change. Tango Bravo.
Key West Tower TBM 851 Tango Bravo, frequency change.
So we're going to go to 133.
Miami approach TBM 851 Tango Bravo is type day or TBM 92 miles northeast of Key West.
Forgot to set my transponder.
TBM 851 Tango Bravo, Miami approach. Squawk 5455. TBM 851 Tango Bravo, radar contact 3 miles northwest of Boca Chica, 3,200 feet. Altimeter 29.92. Copy TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
Just the Naval Air Station. Which one is... Oh, good, we're getting those garbage textures again. What is going on? Do you guys remember the Airbus video where I just couldn't get my textures to load? Looks like that's happening again. The flat stuff. It sucks. The amount of bridges that they have to build to get around down here is amazing. I know we're obviously over the Florida Keys right now, And even on mainland Florida, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, we are at 4,700, 4,800. Still climbing, still slightly gaining altitude, 90% on the torque. I'm going to advance it just a little bit, and I'm also going to shut off our inertial separator. We should not need that anymore. So it should get us a little bit more power. As you can see, I'm actually not advancing throttle, and it just advanced to 102% now torque. I'm rolling throttle back ever so slightly. Through 200 knots now. Still rolling back throttle. It really wants to fight me. And unlike other aircraft where you can adjust your... There we go. Unlike other aircraft when you can adjust your prop and your power lever individually, this is just... It's all done here. This is it. Oh my goodness, again. So we're at about like 60-65% throttle right now. Just making sure I have my fuel selector set to automatic. So that would not be fun to run out of fuel in one tank having imbalance, because I don't think this airplane has the ability to cross feed. I don't see why it would need it, so... Anyway, we'll keep cruising. Once we get to 12.5, we'll turn on our O2, supplemental oxygen. But yeah, for the time being, let's just enjoy a nice flight back to the Florida mainland. And we are back over mainland Florida, actually approaching Upalaka now. Go back to my MFD page. Zoom in a couple clicks. I did this flight a little while ago, and it didn't intercept the localizer, so we're gonna fly it manually. I mean, we're in a severe clear situation. I was flying before it was thunderstorming and all that stuff, So VG in this airplane, I believe, is 178. So we're going to drop gear, and our first notch of flaps is also 178 knots indicated. So we're going to drop our first notch of flaps as well. I'm curious about our rudder trim setup here. It looks like we're... Oh. Yeah, I don't know. We're definitely not coordinated, which is worrisome. I mean, I can fix that on the, once we go manual here. I just want to get stabilized at 2,500. And once we do that, we'll figure out our rudder trim situation. We definitely look like we're cranked over. I know center, oh, excuse me, center rudder should be like right there. I don't want to make the autopilot too angry. Is it this one? Ah, it's that one. Oh god. Okay, wrong keybind. Okay, so now we're actually pretty well coordinated. So I had the rudder trim set up for takeoff there. Got idle power and full flaps now. We're below 122. Actually, we're just going to go flight director off, half bank, and full manual control here. So We're high and fast. It's almost like that's a trend with me or something. I haven't even talked to the tower yet.
OPA, Laka Tower TB N851 Bravo is 3 miles west with Echo to land.
This is so
CBM
mismatched.
1 Tango Bravo, Alpha Laka Tower.
27.
Enter left traffic, runway 27 right.
I would
Altimeter 29
prefer to
9
not
2 and
do
231 at
that.
5.
I guess I should have thought about that. So 27 right. So I was lying for 9 left. So yeah, that should work actually.
Enter left downwind runway
Because
27
Platinum's right off of
TBM 851
27 right
Tango
or
Bravo.
9 left. Okay, so we'll line up for the right downwind. Right, flaps are full. 3 green for the gear. We're from. What's new? Can actually roll a little bit more speed in here, I think. It's not my textures look like they're loading okay. They're not great. No, they're not. There's still a lot of flat buildings I'm seeing down there. I don't know what to do, man. It's like since this latest update they rolled out, my textures just don't load in. I know I've got an internet connection that can support their texture loading. Did it before. Let's get a little bit of speed under our belts here and expedite this process. The baseball diamond down there. Yeah, look at all those flat houses coming right under the wing. Compared to the stuff out in the distance, actually has some depth to it, which is it's weird. It's like larger buildings are modeled, homes aren't, but some of them are. Like look at that one right on the edge of the wing route. That one's 3D. That one. I don't get it. Then a whole bunch of the other ones are not. I might have to do some forum readings or research or something. Yeah, this is not what I signed up for. But then all of the ones look out over our right wingtip now. Those are all 3D modeled. Even the trucks are 3D modeled. But over here, it's Flat Nation. So maybe they changed something with their algorithm or something. I don't know. I mean, we're just outside of Miami, so I would assume this is a pretty well-trafficked area.
1 Tango Bravo, clear to land runway 27 right. 123, 1 at 5.
Clear to land runway 27 right TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
Actually, I'm going to use as much of the runway as I can. Use those little white buildings coming across our wingtip now, I believe, is signature. So that's where we're headed to. So I want to use as little runway as possible. Don't know much about the Upalaka Airport, but this looks like a old runway maybe that was like part of a World War II field or something like that. Cold War. Decommission that part because it wouldn't make sense to just have a huge apron sitting out there right next to an active runway. Maybe it does. I don't know. Don't know enough about this airport. Don't really know anything about this airport. Other than that's where we're headed. More flat buildings off of the nose. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that's like a old runway of sorts. Power? Whew. I know I said I didn't want to use a lot of the runway, but that is not what I had in mind. There's the touchdown zone. Touch. Brakes on. Oh, dab a thrust reverser.
CBM 851 Tango Bravo exit, runway with Able.
back in just to keep us rolling. And we'll wait for our ground handoff. We should be getting it now.
CBM 851 Tango, Bravo contact ground on 120.025.
120025 TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
120.025 TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
We want to go to parking.
OPA lock at ground TBM 851 Tango Bravo request
OPA
taxi
lock.
to parking.
Love it. Let's turn on our pulsars here.
851 Tango Bravo taxi to General Aviation
It's looking pretty
parking
busy.
via taxiway Charlie.
Taxi to GA parking via taxiway Charlie, TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
Taxiing to General Aviation parking using taxiway Charlie TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
Good. Pulsar is off. I'm sure this van will drive in front of us.
CBM 851 Tango Bravo, hold position caution other traffic.
And as soon as...
Hold position TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
We're not gonna do that.
CBM 851 Tango
that's why we're
Bravo,
not gonna do
continue
that.
taxi.
Copy TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
Roger TBM 851 Tango Bravo.
Alright, looking for our marshaller. Can see them standing out there. Ah, completely buggered this. Okay, we'll swing around, briefly slam our wingtip into this guy's face. Ah, you got lucky. Really gunning for you. Go around. Oh, there's dirt there. Oh. Just need to wash everything. This is such a bad example of my airmanship. Good God. This is why it's a simulator and not a real lifer. Also, I'm fairly certain that TBM has a much tighter turn because I've seen TBM both 900 series, 930s, 950s, and the 800 series. I've seen both of them taxiing in real life, and actually I got to push a TBM, I think it was a 900 series? I don't remember. It had the G5000 or whatever this suite is. It had this suite in it. It did not have this new quadrant, though. It was before the 930 and all that came out. I'd have to look it up. But, yeah, I got to be a wing walker for that airplane. That was pretty cool.
Oral warning, okay.
Indeed it is. Okay. Bleed air is off. AC off. Shut our fans off. Park brakes on. Flaps are stowed. Turn our autopilot trims off. Leave the nav lights on for now. That should be it. Should be good for shutdown here. So shutting down, it's the exact opposite of startup. So we're going to go to the right into feather and then back into idle cutoff to actually shut the engine off. So over to the right. That feather's our prop. You can hear it there. Our ITT is going to start to rise, which it is. See our fuel pumps on. Go back to low idle. ITT is still going to start coming back up, and then we'll go into cutoff. We'll get our stupid little flight sim ND screen that I love ever so much. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Cool. Oh, that's right. It does it once you shut the battery down in this airplane because, you know, consistency is unwanted or whatever. Okay, so that's everything else done. Do my little outro here. Actually, no. Screw you, Flight Sim. We're gonna shut the airplane off, get our stupid little screen, then hit continue, because I'm not done. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this little tribute to Stevo and his channel and his profession. I don't know. Don't have much else other than that. If you do like TBMs and you like seeing someone do this professionally for a living, he does actually have videos out flying this variant of the TBM, the 900 series. So, I mean, that exists out there too. But that's going to do it for me in this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. And as always, take it easy.